my girlfriend's garage. Another quick and dirty video. Dirty, promise. Not the camshaft position sensor. We're looking for the crankshaft position sensor. I did not find a lot of information online, specifically on the LS7. I know that it's probably similar architecture on all of the LS motors, but I was having intermittent starting, long cranks, and then eventually, it's funny, it started off as if the car was hot, it would kind of be slow to start the second time around. If it started initially fine, but then all of a sudden last weekend, it wouldn't start at all. It would start kind of fishing for a start, then it wouldn't. I was at Walmart, because that's where people go, and gave it a jump. I was with my daughter, gave it a jump, started up, no RPMs. Check engine light, no RPMs, and running rich, I could tell it was killing the gas. I mean, worse than usual. And pretty much it felt like it was in limp mode, just dumping fuel, to protect the motor or whatever. Under 3,000 RPMs, I was able to limp it home. So, hey, there's something to be said about some GM products. Got it home, whatever. But I pulled the code and it was crankshaft position sensor. So I thought I had read up online, maybe starter or whatever. But if you have headers, I have American Racing headers. If you have headers, this is a supremely easy job. Like 20 minutes, And I had ordered another starter, but rather than change two parts and just throw parts at it, I'd rather diagnose that it was the sensor. I'm going to show you guys real quick. It's easy to get to, and well, I guess I can't show you now, but I'll show you the... All right, bear with me here. So, starter itself, I got it in a heat shield. I got all the wiring in a heat shield. These starters, because the headers are awesome and out of the way, even though they generate a ton of heat and cause all sorts of other issues, they give you a lot of clearance. So there's a lot of clearance. So literally 13 millimeter bolts. Now this one you can tighten and loosen with a socket, but then it hits the header, so you got to do it by hand. So I anti-seize just to make sure it's easy next time. This one comes out no problem. Impact or electric ratchet. Literally those two 13 millimeters. The Bendix cage is the design is a little different than the original one on this. This is a Delco Gold, I believe. So it's a little different. So it was a little hard to finagle in there, but I was able to wiggle it out. I swapped it, so I already knew this, but I forgot how easy it was. So two 13s out, you finagle it back, and you're able to drop it down and out of the way right here. And the crankshaft position sensor is right above it. One plug that you can get with your thumb, unclick it, unclick the connector, and then one 10 millimeter, which I will say, if you've got these, then you're really freaking awesome and smart. And if you don't got these, you need to get them. They come in handy at the weirdest times, but weird angle, very little room to work with or whatever. Oh, I must have cut myself because that hurts. Oh yeah, I slipped my freaking finger. Nice. Get in there with a 10, boom, 10 out. It's kind of awkward. 10 out, but you can reach in, no problem. It's hard to show, but you can reach in, no problem. 10 millimeter out, pull out the old one, put in the new one. I did not get Delco. I ended up getting a Delphi because I looked on Rock Auto to get part numbers, and the Delphi was like 30 bucks. So I'll give it a whirl, see if it solved my problem. I forgot to mention, I also disconnected the battery. Alright, so out of gear. I disconnected the battery just because I thought I might be disconnecting the starter, but also because of that heat wrap. The heat wrap is metallic, and I remember last time I got some sparkage. So let's see, does it crank right up? It did. I'm kind of curious to see if it fires right up again. Yeah, I don't think the car likes being this far up. The oil's probably all to one side, so I may not mess with that, but definitely fired right up twice. So think we're good to go. I'm going to hold off on starting on the starter swap. Starter swap wouldn't have been a big deal. I would have just had to cut off all the Tessa tape and stuff that I put on the back end on the connectors just to make sure that they were insulated and protected. So I would cut all that off and obviously take it out, but it's starting strong, so I don't think the starter's an issue. So I'll probably return that. And that's it. Oh God, I shaved my beard. That's very weird. Very weird. I look younger, I guess, but I don't know. I don't like it. Anyway, just got some work done in my girlfriend's garage. See y'all next time.